Hey everybody, so today I'm going to bring you another video on how to create another bracelet. Chris P created the design on this one based off of the Genoese bracelet, and he made it look like piano keys. So what we're going to do today is we are going to create his design, which he calls the Genoese piano bar. So what I've done already is I've already taken 6 feet of white and 6 feet of black and infused them together. So this is the middle point of both cords now. And I've also flattened the ends of the working ends. So we're just going to put these down through the buckle. And you want to make sure that when you do it like this, if your buckle is set up with this, you're going to go down the right side and you're going to have the white closest to you. And I'll get to the reason why in a minute. But go ahead and put those down through the buckle, grab or open up your long ends here, reach through and grab those ends and pull them through. And this is what we call a cow's hitch. This is what attaches your end, or I'm sorry, it attaches your paracord. Looks like we got a little twisting going on here, so we'll just get that out of there. Alright. White pulled through. Sorry, this one's giving me a little hard time here. That's alright. Okay, so there we go. Now, what we're going to have is 4 strands in the inside of the bracelet. So one thing we have to do is get it to one end of the buckle and then back to the beginning side of the buckle. So you're just going to keep your white on the same color, or on the same side. So you started with it on the left. We're going to keep it on the left. Go ahead and pull that through. Now on this part, you're going to kind of want to eyeball the length just until we get the paracord brought back to the other side. So just kind of eyeball the size of the wrist right there. So we have our black and our white. They're not twisted, and we're just going to bring that back. So what I like to do at this point is just kind of hold that spot and grab the white one by itself and grab the end, take that through the bottom and bring it through. And this is going to be the same size loop as the first one. Now you can grab your black end, and it's easier to do it one at a time on this last pass, just because if you do them together you get kind of a mess going on. Alright, so that's your basic setup, and if you want to open this up, you've got your working ends at the top, the other buckle down at the bottom. I think that's a little bit too long, at least for this video, so I'm going to take about 1.5 inches off of that and just kind of work it through. There we go. Alright, so I've come up with a little diagram here just to help me, but you should probably also make one, so I'm going to zoom in on this. And what I need you to do is kind of write yourself a diagram just like this. It'll help, and I'll explain what this is. So let me zoom out just a little bit here. Okay, there we go. Now, we've got our buckle set up down here. And it's wanting to twist on us, so keep that flat. It's important to keep your center strands flat on this one. Now, what this 5 and the arrow to the right means is that you're going to take your white one, and you're always going to go around the back. So we're going to take the white one, leave a loop on the left, and you're actually going to cross 5 strands. So you're going 5 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This first one is the only time that you're going to cross the other working end. So cross, behind, and then go over top and through that loop. And that's the Genoese knot right there. So we'll pull this tight, but you want to keep your inner cords flat. There we go. So we got our inner cords nice and flat right there. Now this is saying that you want to use the black one, and the reason the numbers are on the left and right the left side, if the number's on the left column, that means it's white. If the number's on the right side, it means it's black. So we're going to take our black cord and we're going to cross behind 3 cords. So 1, 2, 3. Come up through, create a loop, and then go through that loop over the top of those 3 cords. And cinch this up and then tighten it down. Alright, and then go back to your white and kind of make sure that that one's cinched down too. These first few are kind of hard to get it going, but once you get it, you'll get it, if that makes any sense at all. Alright, so there we are. Now we look at our chart here again, and we've got 3 going to the right. Let's zoom out just a little more here. So we got 3 with the white, so you're going to go underneath of the 3, and then through. Wow, that I don't know if you caught that or not, but that paracord slung its way around and went directly through the hole right where it was supposed to go, all by itself. I don't think I've had that happen before. But I couldn't do that again. Alright, so now we've got that one. And a way to keep track of where you're at is you can just count how many stripes you've got. So we got 1, 2, 3 stripes. Means we've done 3 steps. So we look at the 4th one, black. We're going to go underneath 3. So go underneath 3, keep a loop on the right, and go through that loop. Tighten her on up. Now I'm going to try to get through this real quick for you guys, and then that should be enough for you. Okay, so now we have 2 whites that go underneath all 4 strands. Okay. Ooh, almost lost our loop there. Okay, so basically what we've got here is we did 5, 3 to the left, 3 to the right, 3 to the left, and then we went underneath all 4. We're going to do it again. Go underneath all 4, through the loop. Just getting caught on everything there. And pull it tight. There we go. Now try to cinch this white, when these 2 white ones are together like this, try to cinch them up so that you can't see the black underneath. Real easy. Okay, so we did the 2 4s to the right. Now we're going to take the black underneath 3 again. Now the black is always going to do the same thing. It's always going to go underneath 3. The black is going to be in a different position when it does it. So there we go. Black underneath 3. So now we're going to do white underneath 3. And when you get down to the bottom of this, I'll tell you what to do. You're just going to end up repeating it until you get down to the end of the bracelet. There we go. Tighten that. Now black. So we did 4 4 3 3. Now we're on 3. This chart is very crucial that you have, otherwise you can get yourself lost pretty quickly. We're going to do 3 with the white, and then we're going to do 3 with the black. Before I forget, this is the woven weave one of JD's designs. I got a link up to his channel down at the bottom. People always ask me after I do the video what design I'm wearing, but that's the woven weave. It's reversible, so it looks identical to that, but just in reverse on the other side. Okay, so this is 3. Alright, now we're basically back up to this point right here. Well, sort of, I guess. You're going to do the 4, and then you're going to go back up to the top. Sorry about that, I keep getting caught in one of my clamps here. I gotta figure something else out with that clamp. Alright, so there's the... Oh, did I do 4? Nope, I did that wrong. I'm sorry about that. I shouldn't talk and do 2 things at once. Alright, so we're going under 4 and through that loop. I apologize if this video is getting kind of long. This is a kind of a technical one. Here we go. Okay, so we got 4 now. But instead of doing the 5, because we get down here, we just repeat it. So instead of doing the 5, on your second pass, you're going to start with 4. Alright, so now that we've gotten this far, and you've got your chart, use the chart, make sure that you're following that chart, and what that'll give you is that'll give you your main keys and then your black keys down. Make sure you write down that chart. I'm going to finish this up and I'll be back and I'll show you how to finish up the bracelet. Alright, so I'm down here to the bottom, and basically what the next step would be for me to do across 4 and do that twice. But I don't want to leave it so uneven at the end that I can't do my final Solomon knot. So what I'm going to do is, this should have been 3 black keys and then 2 and then 3. But I'm actually going to finish this up on 3 black keys, just so that I kind of have my black and my white ending on the same spot, if that makes sense. I'll get this pulled through. Alright, now I'm going to take my white over the middle, my black over the white, and behind the back. And pull that tight. There we go. And then I'm going to snip the ends here. I'm going to snip both ends and singe them. Now, this bracelet... Actually, I'm going to grab a tape measure real quick. I just want to measure this bracelet because I used 6 feet of white and I only ended up with about 4 inches left. So it looks like this bracelet is right at about 8 inches. Just keep that in mind. So if you're building a bracelet longer than 8 inches, you're going to want to up your black and white. Well, your black has about a foot left of the 6 feet, but the white only about 4 or 5 inches left. I have to be really careful getting this white in there because it's starting to pull through a little bit. I haven't had one pull through yet. Looks like I might have to push this through here. Well, I gotta say, that's probably the first that's happened. I'm just gonna leave it how it is. Thanks again to Chris for this design. And I would like to let everybody know that if you come up with a design yourself and would like me to do a video on how to build it, the tutorial, please let me know. I can get that done just like this one. And this is the Genoese piano bar, and that is a completed bracelet. thanks again for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like it. If you do, give Chris a shout out. Let him know what you think of it. Thank you.